turn off the polygon tool, then press the escape key. Now we are ready to create a box to represent one unit, because these boxes will go into the fish tank to help us determine how many we will need to completely fill it, and that will give us our volume. Alright, so let's go back to the Create tab, click on Geometry, and click on Box. And we're going to go over here in the perspective view, a little bit away from our fish tank, and we're just going to pick one of the corners here, let it snap, and then hold down the left mouse button, and we're going to drag to the opposite corner of that box, like so. And notice as we do that, I'm still holding down the left mouse button. If you look in your top view up here, you'll see that we have a full box created, the little purple box there. And if we release the left mouse button and then push our mouse upward, you'll see that up pops a cube. And if we click our left mouse button, we now have a cube that represents one unit on our grid. So now we get to find out how many of these cubes we need in order to fill the fish tank. But before we do that, let's go ahead and press Escape to get out of the box creation tool, and let's turn off the snaps toggle. Don't need that anymore. And now we're going to make our box transparent so that we can see through it. Okay, this is going to make things easier. So click on the fish tank and then hold down the Alt key and press the letter X, and you'll notice now that the fish tank is now transparent. We can see through it. So now what we need to do is start placing this box, our smaller box, into the fish tank so that we can begin finding out the volume. So I'm going to start up here in the front view, and I'm going to place the box here inside. But if you look in your perspective view, you can see that it's lined up in front of the fish tank, but it's not actually inside of the fish tank. So I'm going to come over here to the top view and drag the cube inside of our fish tank and just sort of make sure that it's all the way in there. Okay, so whoops, let me move that back. That's why we have an undo button. And now we can see that that box, the cube, is inside of our fish tank now. Okay, so how many of these cubes is it going to take in order to completely fill our fish tank?